Well, that's weird.
Well, good, because I'm not turning off SAO.
Okay, well, oh well. All right, this is take two. Who cares at this point? Fuck it.
But yeah, anywho.
Welcome everybody to Roundtable Gaming Podcast. I'm here along Luna and Spike, and it's been nearly 3 weeks since we've recorded a video.
Yeah, I know, this is weird. We're doing it on a Monday instead of a Saturday or Sunday.
Well, we would have done it yesterday, but I was busy shooting off fireworks.
And my internet was being stupid.
Other than that, happy 4th of July, happy Independence Day.
And like in 2 hours, the fireworks going off behind me too.
Happy Dragon's Day.
That too.
You think they would have ran out yesterday?
Oh, that's you gotta remember. These people are constantly going back to the fireworks shops and stalls and restocking whenever they run out.
My dad.
Dude, I live in an area surrounded by rednecks. Pretty sure the fireworks store near here is sold out.
There's actually
That's
one
why
in
they
Hiram.
go to the one just outside the next county.
There's actually one in Hiram, believe it or not, Spike. It's a big-ass store, too, according to my parents. And my dad...
And it's probably sold out right now.
Probably, but...
Or really damn close to it.
Who knows? Yeah, it probably is, especially today.
Dude, if I go, I'd be lucky to find a Roman candle.
Yeah. But anyways, my dad actually got $300 worth of freaking fireworks.
Has anybody noticed how most fireworks these days don't have the power that they used to back in the day?
That's why they're legal again.
Oh, that being said, Spike, did you hear about the new firework law here in Georgia?
Yeah, they rolled back the time because when they made them legal last year, they realized their mistake when the police got quite a few noise complaints.
Yeah. I'm really glad that they fixed the law. They changed it up a little, and I'm really happy. So now the new law basically says you can shoot fireworks between the hours of I think it was 10 a.m.
Stops at midnight.
No, yeah, I think it starts at...
Fireworks sales stop at midnight.
No, the fireworks shooting stops at midnight now here.
Yeah, the fireworks
in Georgia.
Yeah, you legally have to stop shooting off fireworks at 11. No, not 11.
And New Year's, because New Year's is at midnight. New Year's stops at 1 now. Used to stop at 2.
Actually, no. Well, yeah. Speaking of New Year's, actually, the law's been changed for the Independence Day and New Year's. You could go up to 2 a.m.
I was just talking about that. No, it moved from 2 to 1. It was 2, now it's 1.
Yeah, it's still kind of retarded, though.
You sure about that?
Yeah. I watched it live on TV, man.
Who are you watching?
What?
Who were you watching?
Whoever those 11 people.
11 Alive. Ugh. Alright, let me get the actual one.
They're almost as bad as Fox, aren't they?
No, according to Google, it's still 2 a.m.
Google isn't always right. You can look up Georgia's actual laws on georgia.gov.
This is from ajc.com.
Georgia.gov has the update and current laws, Stephen. Look there when you're trying to go law.
This is AJC blog post published on April 28th of this year.
Yeah, that's not when the law was changed. It was changed like last month on the 20th.
Well, whatever.
All right. Okay, I found Georgia 11 Alive post. Give me a sec. Uh, New fireworks rule. Blah, blah, blah. Oh. Yeah, you're right. It is 1 a.m.
Well,
That
sucks.
You know what's funny,
But
though? Here in
any other
Tennessee,
day.
we have one more fireworks day than you guys do.
Huh.
We get Boom's Day.
Well, anyways, but any other day, it's between the hours of 10 a.m. and 9 p.m. during the fucking summer.
Except on July 4th. On July 4th, it stops at midnight.
I know, that's why I said every other day.
Yeah. But, like I say, though, over here in Tennessee, we get one more fireworks day than you guys do. And they close down an entire bridge just to do all these fireworks.
But you have to, it has to be within 100 yards. Could you at least turn that down, Luna?
I'm working on it. Damn, I just finished the episode, so fuck you.
Well, anyways, you have to be at least 100 yards away from hospitals, nursing homes, prisons, schools.
Wait, why prisons? Who the fuck cares about prisoners? Obviously, this country doesn't.
It's the law.
Apparently, the government does.
Electric plants, water treatment facilities, and gas stations. You also have to be...
I can understand.
Dude. I think the gas stations one, like that law, needs to be posted up in giant red letters in every rural area of Georgia. Every single one. Because I am so painfully aware that there is probably some redneck out there who carries fireworks in the back of his truck, is going to stop by a gas station with his buddies to refuel and be like, hey, dude, watch this. Next thing you know, big explosion.
And a whole bunch of rednecks running away.
There's actually... I actually went to a fuel stop over in Alabama. Well, it's not really a fuel stop, or it's not really a truck stop, but it's a place for trucks to park. It was at like a marathon for trucks to like sleep and whatever, but it's not an actual truck stop. Well, anyways, the point is they have a sign up that says do not shoot off do not shoot off fireworks unless you're 100 miles or not 100 miles, 100 yards away. Big red letters.
So they double as a gas station too, huh?
Yeah. It's
Marathon always doubles as a gas station.
Yeah,
not always.
It was like somewhere in Columbus, Georgia.
I've seen some truck stops that are more rest stop than truck stop, and they don't have a gas station. They just have bathrooms and food.
Oh.
Yeah.
Every truck stop I've actually seen has always had at least a little bit of a gas station area.
Truck stops have to be so many miles or whatever, so truck stops have to be a set distance away from each other, but these stops, these small ones, can be wherever they want. And usually you find them like out in the middle of nowhere, where truck stops are pretty far apart. So they're like a perfect place to stop if you're running low on time or you're getting tired or hungry or whatever. So they're perfect places for truckers. They're independently owned, which is why they don't have a gas station. They don't have money for it. They can't afford it.
And actually,
they're like the mom and pop stops.
And actually, some of the major fuel stops, like Pilot, for example, they have a a small ass parking lot over in Dublin, Georgia, and there's a reason why I'm going to forever avoid that certain pilot. I mean, I love Pilot. I love their coffee, and it's great. It really
Isn't
is.
that the one that burned down?
No, it was actually a Flying J, but Pilot owns Flying J, or either Flying
Pilot
J
and
owns
Flying
Pilot.
J are owned by the same people.
I can't remember who owns who, but it was actually a Flying J that got burned down, and it started.
Fun.
It started
You know
as
how you never hear of gas stations exploding? Well, this truck stop, a kitchen fire started, which everyone thinks was a grease fire, and it spread outside, and gas station plus reservoir both exploded, leaving a hole in the ground.
Awesome.
And this actually, in fact, happened. I'm not sure if I told you this, Spike, but this happened like either the weekend or the week before I went up to Indiana to do the Amazon stuff earlier this year.
I was in your car when you told me about that.
Yeah, and
Didn't they have like potties out or something?
yeah, they had some porta potties out, and the cops eventually just told truck drivers, well, this is technically a quote unquote investigation going on.
Yeah, it's a crime scene.
I wouldn't say a crime scene because no crime took place.
Whenever there's a fire, hell, whenever there's an explosion, they have to rule out arson. So they have to investigate it, Stephen. Regardless of what everyone says happened, they have to investigate it. So it was
I
probably
understand
still a
about
crime
the
scene.
investigation. I really do. I understand that they have to investigate practically everything, but anyways, I was up there and everybody's saying, "Oh, it started in the Denny's. It started in the Denny's kitchen. It was a grease fire or some shit like that. A grease fire."
Did they at least get out before the reservoir
There was no
exploded?
deaths. No deaths, and I was amazed. There were people
being near a gas station reservoir that just went up in flames.
There were people
There
in
wouldn't
the
even
showers.
be there wouldn't even be time to start running. You'd just be instantly vaporized. You wouldn't know what hit you. You'd just become a dust cloud.
And we
learned
make
that
fun.
in Grey's Anatomy.
We make fun of Swift drivers because Swift drivers fuck up. But the funniest thing that I've heard was that was the fastest they've ever seen a Swift driver drive away from the truck stop. Because it's fucking true.
Truckers,
they are the slowest fucking trucks ever.
Sometimes the thing about truckers is people give them a lot of crap for the way they talk and their English and whatnot. People give them a lot of crap for that, but they are still intelligent in their own way.
Yeah.
Like, intelligence isn't a measure of how much you know, but your ability to learn. And these people learned how to drive goddamn trucks. That takes skill.
Yeah, it does, actually.
I make fun of Swift drivers because of how slow they are.
So what I'm saying is everybody there was a trucker. Everybody there knows what happens when a fire starts spreading towards a gas station. Yeah. Everybody knows how big the gas tank under the station happens to be and what happens when it ignites.
Yeah. So
and also
yeah, they were trying to get everybody away from that fucking fuel from that truck stop before it exploded.
Once they knew it was going up, they started running for the hills. They didn't give two shits if they were naked, wet, whatever. They just started running for the hills. Run for the hills! That there gas station's gonna blow!
pretty much everybody within 10 to 20 feet from the truck stop had to get away. And it was this happened during, I think, the night hours, so you can only imagine.
Dude, you probably could have seen that all the way from Texas.
I think we did.
You're in fucking Tennessee. What are you talking about?
Hey, I used to live in Texas.
During the night hours, I'm sure we could have seen that place go up all the way from Texas.
Hell, we saw it here.
Hell, they probably saw that on the space station.
Apparently, it was a really big news story over there where it happened over in Indianapolis, and I think it made Fox News or one of those big ass fucking.
Everything makes Fox News.
Even Fox News makes Fox News. A bear
sneezes in the forest. It makes Fox News.
Hey, the Steam sale finally ended this morning.
The Steam sale makes Fox News.
There was no good games on that sale, Steven.
I know.
There was three good games, and I already owned all of them.
I know, but I'm actually pretty happy about what I got during the Steam sale. And Luna,
I was hoping. I was hoping another game would go free this year.
Really? What game?
Because they do that. They choose one game. It's usually always a Valve game, and they make it free for the day. And if you download it, you get to keep it forever. It's just like Xbox games for gold.
Right.
But it's only 24 hours. That's how big your time limit to download it is.
Yeah, that's why we're always checking these fucking sales every fucking day.
And last year, at least I think it was last year, Left 4 Dead was free.
No, that was 2 years ago.
2 years?
I'm pretty sure
what was last year's?
I'm pretty sure it was 2 years ago.
I don't remember what was last year's then, because I know they had one last year too.
I don't remember.
Which is why I'm shocked they didn't have one this year. Or did they? And we just didn't hear about it.
Last year, I think it was actually some different company that actually had their game for free.
I can't remember.
Because
it was a free game.
I think it was
to always be a Valve game.
Is Warhammer part of Valve?
I don't know. Was it Warhammer?
Yeah, Warhammer was last year's. Warhammer 40K. I actually bought those games.
Huh.
But you didn't get to keep them after the sale ended.
Oh no, that's a free weekend trial or free week whatever thing that they do sometimes.
Yeah, but it happened during the summer sale.
This game, yeah. There's a game that's currently free to play during the summer sale. There's actually one on the Xbox right now. For 2 weeks, you can play Halo 5 for free.
Well, that being said, did any of you guys get anything from the Steam sale this year?
No, I actually got a handful of games from the summer sale, actually.
I wanted to get both I Am Bread and Iggy's Egg Adventure, but I didn't get either one because, yeah, sure, they're small dollar amounts, but I only have $28.
Oh my
so
God.
that adds up really quick, don't it?
Yeah.
I got. Let me see if I can remember which games I got.
I can tell you right
not
now.
Not all of the games have gone off sale yet, Steven.
Huh?
Some games are still on sale.
Yeah, I know. I was actually looking through the weekday sales.
Holy shit! I have an entire
I can tell you exactly
dollar.
which games that I bought though. I actually bought Anodyne, The Chosen RPG, Final Fantasy VI. Huh?
All of my wish list games are no longer on sale, and they stopped being on sale the very second I could afford them. That's bullshit.
Well,
because,
it ended at 10 Pacific time, which is...
You know that I sell things on the Steam Marketplace?
Yeah.
I now have $1.03. I have $1.03 now. I could have afforded Iggy Egg Adventure. No, I could have afforded Iggy's Egg Adventure. Fucking hell. Now it's back to being $10.
Anyways, Luna.
Anyway, as I was saying, though, I also got Labaronia RPG, Labaronia RPG 2, Legend of Mysteria, Skyborn, Sins of the Demon RPG, and Storm of Spears.
I got Project Cars, NASCAR 15 Victory Edition. Yeah,
Steven,
I know.
you might want to refund Project Cars.
Why?
It's a NASCAR racing simulator.
So?
You
I'm a
do
NASCAR
realize who
fan.
we were talking to, right? That's Steven.
Okay.
I did say NASCAR 15 Victory Edition. Anyways, let's see. What else did I get?
You do know that you don't have any time to play Project Cars, right? Do you know how long the average race takes?
You know how much I care?
Like, you actually have to stop in a pit stop to go to the bathroom.
Anyways,
The shortest time a race can take on that game is 5 hours.
I also got Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Let's see.
Did you get all of its DLC?
And that, I also did that. I got the whole Legendary
Yeah, I
Edition.
made sure that he did that
Because if you didn't, you wouldn't have gotten the remastered edition.
And
for free.
Elder Scrolls V plus the DLC was only $20.
Dude, it's always only $20.
Yeah.
Well, this was the Steam sale. It's now back to
But
like
it's
$30.
always $20.
I'm going to check it right now. 'Cause I know that's
Check the real site.
I'm pretty sure the Legendary Edition is just $20. At least it is at GameStop.
Oh, wait.
I don't know if it is on Steam.
Oh, you're talking about Skyrim.
Yeah, Skyrim.
I thought
Skyrim right
you were
now
talking
is
about
$20.
Yeah, so
The DLC is it's $45.
Why is the Legendary Edition $45?
I don't know, but when I bought it, it was $10.
It should only be $10 more than the normal version, because that's what its regular price was.
Because Dragonborn...
Does it have a negative? Does it have a negative percentage sale now? Whatever.
No, because Dragonborn and Dawnguard...
It probably went back up after the.
No, Steven, the Legendary Edition is a deal.
I know.
It's not supposed to be the total price. It's supposed to be less. So it's supposed to be $30. And at GameStop, it's $20.
Spike, they probably upped the price on the PC because of the fact
considering
of
the
announcement that they had.
Yeah, I assume people are going to buy the shit out of that, so they upped the price to take advantage of it.
Yeah,
But
probably.
it's still probably less than the buying cost, so people don't get scammed. Because, this is Bethesda. They're not mean.
Well, we're also talking about Steam.
Yeah, so don't forget about that.
It's nothing to do with the prices.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Valve has no control over that. They get commission, but they have no control over it.
I've already had like 10 hours on Skyrim, believe it or not.
Oh. I'm waiting for the remaster before I start playing it again.
I started playing because I wanted to check out some of the mods.
Before I start playing again.
The reason why I'm waiting for the remaster is because of the fact that I don't want to burn myself out before it comes out,
And Luna, if you help me buy it, we'll both get it on the Xbox One.
Yeah, I know. I'm putting in half the price.
I also have...
And I'm probably going to delete Assassin's Creed Unity to make room for it.
Okay, whatever.
I yelled that to see if Steven reacted.
I don't even care.
Oh.
But I've also bought one series, which only costed me $10 during the season.
Oh my god, he bought a series that cost him only $10.
I'd like to know what series.
Dude, Dude. Like 4 years ago, Sonic Generations was new-ish, and it cost a total of $20 on Steam. And also at the same time, they had an entire Sonic bundle, which is every single Sonic game that exists on Steam bundled together for $20, which also included Sonic Generations. So when I was going to buy Sonic Generations, I looked at the two of them, and I'm like, so I buy this, I get the one game I want. But I buy that, and I get every game. Think I'm going to go with every game. Needless to say, I have the entire collection of Sonic games from Steam, and it only cost me $20. The total price of the items, by the way, was $140.
Damn. Well, anyways, would you guys like to know what series I bought?
Meh.
I bought the entire Grand Theft Auto series available on Steam, and it was only $10.
Wait, does that include Grand Theft Auto 5?
No.
Okay.
Then it's not the entire series.
I already got Grand Theft Auto 5.
Because that would be a bit overkill.
I already got Grand Theft Auto 5, so
buying a game twice, Steam tells you already own this game and adds it to your game codes list to be given to people.
No, that's actually only if you want to buy it twice.
No, Steam will tell you that this game is already in your library if you buy a pack that has items in it that you already own.
Yeah, but
they'll tell you that if you want to, you can gift some of those items away.
Yeah, but
you can gift the duplicates.
Yeah, but it also tells you, it also asks you if you want to buy it, and it tells you if you buy this. Then you'll be give it to your friends or whatever.
Steven, I thought when you bought the whole Grand Theft Auto collection, I thought you were going to buy a bundle, which would have cost probably even less. So if you bought a bundle with all of them in it would have also given you Grand Theft Auto 5 and whatever came with it to give to anyone else. It would end up in your gift library.
Anyways, it included Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto 4, and Grand Theft Auto episodes from Liberty City.
3 and Vice City are shit. You only wanted
actually I liked Vice City.
I want to play the story.
Everyone I know,
old games, so.
Everyone I know that is the people that introduced me to Grand Theft Auto in the first place all said Vice City was shit.
Well, 3 was probably not good because of the
3 is just old. It doesn't hold up time.
3 did not hold up
the
very well.
original Grand Theft Auto. Holy fucking shit.
Well, anyways, when you
Dude. It's like it played Elder Scrolls Daggerfall on an Xbox One. That's how bad the original Grand Theft Auto is.
I wouldn't know. I haven't played Elder Scrolls.
No, the original Grand Theft Auto is like playing...
Daggerfall is like the original Doom, but lower polys.
Okay.
I was going to say it's like playing Duck Hunt on a Xbox One.
With the
Duck Hunt holds up pretty well time.
With the Kinect?
No, Duck Hunt holds up pretty well, so that doesn't stand up. No, you'd be better off referencing Mario RPG and the 7 Stars. That's on Wii U. That's on the Wii U Virtual Console now for just like $8. And dude, looking at the game, it really doesn't hold up all that well.
Really?
Yeah, it looks horrible. I
What did they
want
do
to
to the
play it so badly. I want to play it so badly, but the poly count is so low. I don't think I can stomach it.
You know, I've
Did they
been
turn down the polys or something? Because the
I
poly
don't
count
know.
used to be quite a bit high. It used to
It
be pretty good.
reminds me of Mario 64, Super Mario 64, but a lower poly count.
Well, I've been
It's for the
wondering.
original NES, if that helps.
SNES.
No,
Yes, it was.
this one says on the eShop that it's for the NES.
Huh.
Maybe
it
we're
have an
talking
NES
about two different
version
games.
too? Hold on, does it have a version on both consoles? Is that why it looks so shitty?
Probably.
They gave us the lower grade one. That's something worth Googling.
Well, anyways, I've been wondering about the Nintendo 3DS XL. Because it's
New or original?
the new one.
Are we talking about
You have to buy a separate power cord for it.
Spike? Are you talking about this
A
game?
system. It did not look like that on the eShop.
Anyways,
It
Super
looks
Mario
similar to
Legend
it.
of RPG Legend of the Seven Stars.
Yeah, it looks similar to it, but wait a second, that's the box art. Hold on.
Yeah, that's
Let me
just
look
the
at
box art.
actual. Can you actual gameplay images because Nintendo is known for the box art looking nothing like the game.
duh.
That's
Well,
kind of their thing.
Anyways, Spike, you were saying?
Okay, that game. There we go.
Yeah, it doesn't look that good. It doesn't look that great in the screenshots. Is that because it doesn't translate to HD well, though? That might be it.
Because it
Some
works.
games fuck up during the translation from SD to HD. Some games fuck up.
I mean, it worked really good on the Super Nintendo.
Well,
Yeah, it does look really good. A lot of Super Nintendo games look really good.
well. Anyways, Spike, you were saying about the having to buy a separate cord.
Wait,
Yes, it's a rechargeable system with a battery you can't replace that doesn't come prepackaged with a power cord. You have to buy the power cord separately.
Huh.
GameStop will tell you this when you're going to buy it, by the way. They're not going to let you walk out without the power cord. And if they're the right GameStop people, they'll feel bad for you and tell you Nintendo made a huge mistake.
Well, I might end up getting a original then.
No, the new 3DS has more power and better features. Its 3D also works better.
So get the new one, get it pre-owned.
Get the new one, but get GameStop's aftermarket charging cord. It's cheap, looks ugly as fuck, but it's cheaper than Nintendo.
I might be able to get it this weekend if I play my cards right.
Steven, you owe me money still, and you're going to try and buy a new 3DS. I know how much that system costs. $200.
How about pre-owned?
Still $200.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
It's about $180 pre-owned.
I will look this up on GameStop.
Oh. Go for a 2DS for $70.
I'd rather not.
Used.
I'd rather not be a 2DS.
Besides, the 2DS, although its screen is open and vulnerable, the 2DS is far more sturdy.
Yeah. And also, not to mention, I think the 2DS screen is actually bigger than the original 3DS screens.
But another thing, Steven, you haven't paid me in 5 weeks.
And it still plays the 3DS games.
Okay, what if I pay
You're claiming financial issues, but yet you're going to try and buy a new console.
What if I pay you this week and buy a 3DS?
If you can manage it, I will accept that. I just want to be paid.
I don't accept it.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm a loan shark. I don't care if he has to live out of a box. I just want my money. Where's my money?
It's over
Steven,
there.
by the way, he's also going to be charging you about, how much was it again? 15% a day?
We were thinking. I was thinking of finally starting to charge you interest to force your hand and make you start paying me more often.
I ain't gonna do no fucking interest. I owe you enough money to pay for a new laptop, so that's it. I ain't gonna.
You forget that you lived in my basement for 2.5 weeks and you didn't shower.
I showered once, and you bought a 300. No, how much was that PlayStation 4?
318.
Exactly. Money that you.
Yeah, but how many games did he drop doing that, though?
I sold a lot of games. I made about $108 in negative cash. So therefore, let's see. That's 110 left? Or is it 210? I think it's 210.
Well,
so
anyways,
I spent 210 on the
being,
console.
Are you sure it's $200?
No, GameStop paid me for the games that I brought in and traded in.
3DS?
Yeah, the 3DS. The new 3DS is $200. Unless its price literally went down today, it's $200.
Okay, I'm looking at the pre-owned now. First pre-owned I see. Well, that's just a bundle.
Remember, it has to say new 3DS in its title. If it doesn't say new, it's not one. That is actually part of the title for the system. New 3DS. It's not just that it's new, it's part of the title. Even when they come out with the next 3DS, it'll still be called the new 3DS.
Even though it's old.
Nintendo, great at naming things, aren't they?
Yeah. I only see refurbished
It could
3DS.
be worse.
I only see...
don't ever buy GameStop's refurbished. That means it's broken. That means there's something wrong with it. I learned that the hard way. If GameStop calls it refurbished, there's something wrong with it.
Yeah, so I guess I'll be going for pre-owned.
I'm pretty sure my Kinect camera, which also said refurbished, I'm pretty sure that camera has a broken axle, whatever thing in it, because it can't move itself up and down. You have to move it by hand.
It can move itself if it actually had the right if the motor was working, I guess.
Yeah, it's supposed to. It's supposed to move itself to track you, but it only moves up and down. However, it has a wide vision range in front of it, though. It's almost 90 degrees. It's 75 degrees, I think.
I just have this much
angle.
to say right now, Spike. Witchcraft!
3DS XL Gold is only 130.
You know, the original Kinect could move up and down too, right? But that one could also move side to side, except it wouldn't. There was no software to tell it to do so. It was capable of it, and they showcased it at E3, but there was just no software for it.
Oh. Well, either way. Witchcraft!
Well, I did not find a new 3DS pre-owned, so I might have to go to the GameStop up in Hiram and see if they have a pre-owned new 3DS.
Dude,
Well, it's
go for a 2DS.
only been out for a year. It's
What?
only been out for a year. Consoles usually don't wind up on the pre-owned list for like at least 2 years.
You'd be surprised. But what did you say, Luna?
2DS. Go
I
for
said
it.
usually. It depends on how popular the console is.
Well, I could say a bunch of
3DS is
things.
extremely fucking popular, especially the new 3DS. This thing's popular as shit.
Well, I'm still getting ready to fucking say something about the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 when it came out because there was people pissed about that.
Like I say, go for the 2DS.
Well,
Yeah, there were
anyways,
people pissed about those consoles, and they returned them because they were pissed about those consoles.
brand new black 3DS. It's not the new one, but this one is 130, and the new 3DS black refurbished is 140.
Luna,
What did we just get done
do they have
saying
a
about
2DS with a
refurbished?
second?
Yeah, I know,
Luna,
but it's the only one available.
do they have a 2DS with the Z buttons and the secondary circle pad? Do they have a 2DS with those yet?
I don't know because I haven't bought one yet.
Because if you got one that had those on it, Steven, I'll trade you.
Do what?
If you got a 2DS red only, if you got a red 2DS that has the Z buttons and a second circle pad on it, I'll trade you.
You'll trade me your new 3DS XL. What color is it?
Used, actually.
Red.
Your used. I'm calling it new, Luna, because it's the new one. It is the new one, right?
Yeah, but it's still used.
Yes, it is the new one. It is the new one, but it's used because it's mine.
Anyways, a used new 3DS.
A
A red
used
used new
3DS.
3DS for a 2DS.
Do you want to know why?
For a red 2DS with Z buttons.
There's nothing wrong with mine. There's nothing wrong with mine. The issue is I don't like how it fits my hands, and also I don't like that this thing is far more delicate than the 2DS is. I'm worried that eventually something's going to happen to it and it'll get broken. I'm worried about it.
Can you play
With
your
the
3DS
2DS
games on it?
Yes.
Okay. I will think
You
about
can play 3DS games on both of them. The 2DS is just a 3DS without 3D. It has the same power. Hell, it might have more power. But anyway, it just can't play games in 3D. This is for the purpose of buying it for little kids or not spending a shit ton of money to get a 3DS system.
So basically what you're trying to tell me is that I should just get the cheaper
But you'll
2DS.
still owe me an extra $100 because this thing is still worth at least $100. You'll still owe me.
So,
But since I've kept it in practically brand new condition, it might as well be worth its full price, which is $200.
okay, hold on. I'm trying to find a. I don't think they have.
I'm not saying I'm actually going to do this because I'm skeptical about giving up this thing, but I mean it's so fucking delicate. But it has to be a 2DS with the new 3DS features, so a new 2DS if that even exists. If it does not, then I'm not even going to consider a trade.
Well, what if it's a pre-owned?
Then no. I'll only take it if it's brand new.
Arrgh.
I don't trust pre-owned consoles or controllers anymore, Steven. You should know why. And if it didn't cost a shit ton of our time and a shit ton of gas, I'd be complaining about this controller too. Because it has 2 sticky buttons and it smells like cigarettes.
You've
It
been
still
doing
smells
nothing
like
but
cigarette.
complaining about that controller for the last few weeks. Or
Therefore,
a few days.
if I'm going to return this one, I'm taking it to a different fucking GameStop. With the receipt, obviously, but a different fucking GameStop.
And by the way,
I don't trust
you've
these
been
people anymore.
complaining
They've
about it
given
for
me
the
shit.
last few days.
Yeah, I know I've been complaining about it.
Huh.
That's why Steven should know why I don't trust pre-owned consoles or controllers anymore.
Well, I mean, I've
I mean,
never
my
been the one to trust
PlayStation 4
about
is fine.
pre-owned stuff, except for
My
pre-owned
PlayStation,
games.
yeah, my PlayStation 4 is fine at least.
Yeah.
There's that. Small victories. And I'm pretty sure my Wii U system is actually used. Pretty sure. I don't remember.
Well, really, the only things
No,
we
it's not.
trust.
It's not used.
Well, really, the only things we trust pre-owned is pre-owned games because at least, you know,
At least with a pre-owned game, you have a good chance of it
You
actually.
have a 50-50 chance. You have a 50-50 chance of it working or not. If it doesn't work, they'll replace it and throw away the one that doesn't work. So therefore, no one else has that problem again
but you
in
know,
the future.
Yeah.
In my situation, when I always buy pre-owned games, it's always been like it's practically in brand new condition. So
That was the way it was with me and Tucker. Everything I got that was pre-owned was practically. It's like the person bought it, brought it home, decided they didn't want it, and returned it. Oh wait, I did that.
Yeah. Same here.
I did that with a headset. And oddly enough, I honestly wish I didn't. I wish I had kept that headset because it was the very next week that all my headsets broke in a row.
Well,
No, wait. A week after that, 2 weeks.
well, my experience with that sort of thing is that when I actually went and took something back, it was because I needed the gas money, and it was actually just a handful of games
Now,
that I
unfortunately,
bought 6 months later.
by the time that all my headsets broke, I had already spent the money I would have needed to rebuy the headset I had just brought back. Now, granted, I didn't like how that headset fit, but at the very least, I wouldn't have been as stressed out as I was because I would have actually had a headset that works. And deciding my computer was killing headsets, obviously I would never have plugged that thing back into my computer. Not ever. Also, until I read the description, I had no idea that Bowser was actually on your team in that game. Who the hell are you even fighting in that game? In all the screenshots, Mario was solo. I didn't know it had a party mechanic.
ooh, shit.
Well, in Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars, you're actually fighting a gang of metallic monsters from another universe or something like that. And by the way, they have a Power Rangers cameo, kind of, sort of.
So, basic Japanese RPG.
Yeah.
Okay, so Spike, here's the deal. If I pay you this week, I will go to GameStop and I will see if they have a brand new. You wanted it red, right?
Yes, but it also has to have the features of the new 3DS. I mean, obviously, it won't have the face tracking.
Right.
They'll have the better camera, and it'll have the C stick and the Z buttons.
Right. I'll make sure. I'll ask about. I'll just be like, hey, does it have the new features and stuff? Because I'm not going to remember all that. I'm just going to remember new features. And anyways, if they have
You know what? Hell, Steven. If we go to a GameStop that's not in Hiram, you can take me with you.
Well, that's the closest one to me, unless we go all the way to fucking Kennesaw or Marietta.
You can always come down to
I
Tennessee.
just don't want to go to the same GameStop as Hiram because honestly, I'm tired of being given controllers that don't work as intended. So I'm going to ask, can you give me a new fucking controller, please?
They'd probably be like, you'd have to pay full price.
Well, Steven, if you pay me, I can go ahead and get a new controller. I was going to buy a new one, and since they come in multicolor, I'd get a red one.
I'd probably just buy you a controller while I'm at the GameStop.
So yeah, I want to buy a new controller, and I also want to get LittleBigPlanet 3.
Well, that you're gonna have to spend on your own money.
And a full LittleBigPlanet 3 is only $20. So after you pay me, I can afford it. I can afford it now, but I'm not going to get it without a second controller, because the point of getting it would be to play it with Charles.
Charles gets the shit controller that smells like cigarette smoke.
Yes, he will.
And he's gonna learn.
And he's not gonna complain about. He's not gonna complain about it either.
Why not?
Because I'm gonna tell him if he complains about it, go buy your own damn controller.
This is my console. If you want a different controller, you better buy your own damn controller.
So yeah, that'd be fun.
I'd use my PlayStation 3 controller.
And because my Xbox doesn't have the space, I'd get Lego Star Wars on the PlayStation 4 instead. My Xbox doesn't have the space for it. It's running low.
I would use my PlayStation 3 controller as a controller for the PlayStation 4 because I have this thing called Cronus Pro. It's basically it's called Cronus Max. It's basically a controller mod that you could buy. It's a legit thing. But anyways, basically you program it to any controller that you can plug in via UBS. And
USB.
USB. What did I just say?
UBS.
You said Universal Bus Serial.
Anyways, that plugs in USB, and basically you could play PlayStation 3 controllers on an Xbox One if you really wanted to. But it doesn't really work that well, the consoles. I've been using it as an Xbox 360 controller to play Steam games. And I've recently been playing the NASCAR game that I got with my controller.
What controller is this?
It's a PlayStation 3 controller. Are you talking about
It's
PlayStation
3 controller.
It's the 3 bus station controller.
Anyways, yeah, I'm using my PlayStation 3 controller to play Steam games using a modded device.
What the hell device do you have?
I just told you. It's called Cronus Max.
And any controller that's plugged into it can pretend to be any other type of controller.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Stephen, I hate to break it to you, but you can do the same thing for free. You can download free drivers onto your computer that can trick your computer into thinking a PlayStation 3 controller, an Xbox 360 controller.
Yeah, but
and it will also allow you to use your wireless. Therefore, the controller will be able to connect through Bluetooth to your computer, and you won't need a wireless.
The problem with my laptop, though, is that it half-asses that shit. And it's been half-assing
if you walk through it with Chelinor, he'd get it working. He got Billy's working.
Yeah.
Wait.
The only problem is his computer doesn't have Bluetooth.
Mine doesn't have Bluetooth either. But...
Chelinor got something for Billy to start working? Oh wait, no, that's Billy Reller. No, I'm sorry, I was thinking Bobo. Don't mind me.
I don't mind the extra
Chelinor helped Billy get his PlayStation 4 controller working on his computer, but since Billy doesn't have Bluetooth, he can't use it wirelessly. His computer doesn't have Bluetooth.
I don't mind spending the extra $15 on this. It was really well bought, and it works really well. but you know.
I don't know why I was mistaking Billy for Bobo for a second there. That's my bad.
Well, I got Bobo to use Discord.
Oh God.
I moved our Pokemon Mystery Dungeon thing.
Well, anyways.
You actually convinced Bobo to do something smart?
Bobo's
Wait,
smart.
you're actually talking with Bobo still?
Yeah.
Oh God. How are you subjecting yourself to that stupidity?
I'm a forgiving person.
I'm not.
I'm not gonna hold the past against him.
I'm not. I'm never a forgiving person. I don't forgive anybody. Luna, I haven't forgiven you about that thing a couple years ago.
Dude, the
What
fact that
thing a couple of years ago? We didn't know each other a couple of years ago.
the sheer fact that I'm forgiving, I'm a
only
forgiving
just
person.
Met
is
each
what
other
makes people
about
like me.
maybe a year or two ago.
Exactly.
I think it was only about a year.
No, it was more than a year because, well, not getting off topic or anything, but we met before I moved to this house, so that was like more than 2 years or something. Anyways, what games have you guys been playing for the past 3 weeks?
Oh.
RPG Maker type games.
RPG Maker, like what's it called?
Okay, let me tell you. Let me go back through the list of games that I bought
Never mind.
on Steam.
Wait. Steam lifted its ban on RPG Maker games?
For a long fucking time, they had that.
They had to because Unveil's an RPG Maker game. I forgot about that. You know, a long time ago, because Steam decided that this is copyright infringement to do, even though in RPG Maker's terms of service it actually isn't. Uploading and selling RPG Maker games on Steam was disallowed by Steam's TOS, and therefore any game caught to be from RPG Maker or have any piece of its code anywhere in it, thus leading to a lot of false positives, would therefore render the game to be removed and the owner to be fined.
Huh.
What?
So I have no idea when they removed that ban, but that's awesome. It's awesome that they did.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, Skyborn, really fun game.
Well,
Unveil
I highly
looks really
suggest
fun
you guys
too, but
look
it's
into
rough.
it.
I've been playing.
Unveil looks really fun too, but it's a bit too rough right now. It's early access.
I'm talking about these games that are actually completed.
Dude, Unveil, though, took RPG Maker and completely changed everything. The only thing that's still the same is it still uses a sprite system, and it still uses RPG Maker's menu system. But it has so many widgets attached to it, and so many scripts running in the background, it's basically unrecognizable as an RPG Maker game.
Wow.
It's awesome.
Okay, let's take a look at this.
Well, anyways, I've been playing a lot of Prison Architect. I've just been playing like a bunch of escape mode stuff, trying to escape prisons. I was thinking about doing a series, but I attempted a recording. I'm not sure if I said this already. I attempted a recording and it wasn't going so well. So I can't record Prison Architect because my computer is crap.
Yeah.
But other than that,
What the fuck?
But other than that, I've been playing a bunch of, I've played a little bit of the games that I got. Like I already have 10 hours on Skyrim. I've played a little bit of NASCAR, and I'm thinking about trying out Project Cars, but I'm afraid that it may or may not work on my computer.
Steven?
So,
Unless you have 5 hours set aside to race, you shouldn't even start playing that game. I'm telling you, it takes just as long as a real NASCAR race, which can sometimes go longer than 5 hours.
Luna, explain to Spike who I am.
But Steven, the issue is you have no free time. When are you going to play a game like that?
The weekends?
This coming from the guy that told me he's not available on the weekends.
Spike,
Steven, what movies are out right now? Because I really need to get out of the house. I want to ask Dad if he wants to go see another movie. If he doesn't, it'll just be the two of us.
Turtles. But
I need to get out of here before I lose it.
Have you guys seen Kung Fu Panda?
Is
that still
not in
out?
theaters anymore.
Oh, damn it.
Let's see here.
Tarzan. It's getting ready to come out. I don't know.
No.
I don't really know when. I kind of want to see Warcraft.
Tarzan looks like it's gonna be stupid.
I kind of want to see Warcraft.
No.
Well, you guys can go see the BFG.
No.
No, we have to see that. We have to see that on a day when we're absolutely sure that the theater will be empty, just so we can repeatedly say "big fucking gun."
You mean giant?
No, big fucking gun.
So basically, late at night,
Really late.
or the very last
Civil
show.
War's still in theaters.
Wait, what?
Civil War still in theaters.
What?
I saw that already.
What is it?
Captain America. Captain America fractured butthole.
That's not a game. Or I mean, that's not a movie. That's a game.
Steven, that's what they wanted their name to be originally. Fractured butthole.
What about Central Intelligence?
No, I heard that was.
Oh
bad.
wait, Independence Day is out.
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
There's also X-Men Apocalypse.
We already saw that. I'm nervous about seeing it though.
And Tarzan is actually already out, by the way.
Oh, good.
I anticipate it's going to be bad, Steven, don't you?
They had 20 years to prepare for this fucking movie. This fucking mess.
So did we.
No, I'm basically saying they had 20 years to prepare for this movie.
Which movie?
Independence Day.
Oh, yeah. And they done fucked up because they didn't get Will Smith. And they killed off his character in the first 5 minutes.
Basically.
Even though it wasn't really him.
The star of the movie, and supposedly the star of the movie is his son.
20 years later. And the fucking president's still alive. The old president.
And he's still the president somehow.
Fucking A. Fucking 20 years as president, motherfucker.
He broke the rules.
Fucking 20 years as fucking president. I don't care if it's the end of the world.
Still the best goddamn president.
You know what? I know what it is. He probably didn't have 2 consecutive terms.
Except the fact that he wasn't home when his family was killed by the aliens.
The first time.
You mean just his wife?
I don't remember who was in the White. I don't remember who was in the White House when it exploded. I just remember the White House exploded.
Oh, him and his daughter got out of the White House. His wife was in New York at the time.
How did she die then?
She got
She got crushed by a lot of shrapnel and shit.
Her flight got kind of delayed, and it fell. It got crashed during the whole alien attacking situation, and she basically died from internal bleeding.
Yeah, and she didn't get rescued.
She wasn't there when the street was destroyed. I remember that scene. There's very few scenes I remember. I was very young.
Because remember,
you know, the only parts of the movie I actually remember is Will Smith's banter with the dead alien.
The best
That's
fucking
all I
scene.
Oh,
remember.
yeah.
That's all I remember, and therefore, if a little if a little hatchling like me can remember that, obviously those are the best scenes of the movie because I am able to remember them.
That is the best
So
fucking scene,
the
though.
fact that he's not here, that Will Smith is not in the new movie, it just feels like it's going to be bad. So
Yeah.
I'm skeptical.
I'm kind of in the same boat with you on that one, Spike. I'm actually waiting until that one hits
Hey
DVD.
Siri. Well, fuck you
You're gonna look
too,
up
Siri.
reviews, are you? I'm not gonna
What
trust any of
movies
them.
are out right now?
I don't trust reviews, and I don't trust Will Smith not being in that movie.
Well, I wouldn't trust anything at this point now. Spike found something.
The Purge.
Ew, why would you want to do that?
I'd go
No,
see
I
that.
don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I'm just saying there's a Purge movie out right now. What the fuck?
I'd go see it.
No.
Yeah, it's the third
Steven?
one.
Steven?
Hey, the first one
You
was
know what?
really good. The second one could have did no. Actually, no. The second one was actually a lot better. Than the
Isn't
first
The
one.
Conjuring a really old movie? Kind of like Independence Day, but yet it has a sequel.
I don't fucking remember.
I don't remember. But anyway, Steven,
What's up?
you know why they actually put those movies out there like The Purge and shit like that?
For
It's
entertainment.
it's to desensitize America into thinking that the Purge could actually be
It's
a good
to
idea.
desensitize America into thinking the Purge is a good idea because big rich business people want to lock up their expensive, well-defended houses and have all of us poor folk kill each other so they can start making more money and pay less taxes.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And also pay
actually what the
less
Purge
than
really is. They said it best in Rick and Morty. That's really what the Purge actually is.
Uh-huh.
Or maybe it's just a fucking horror film that I enjoy.
No, I mean in The Purge, in the movie The Purge, the event The Purge, what it really is a way for the rich people to get richer.
Yeah. I'm trying to get at the point that that's the reason why
But
Hollywood's
that's why
putting those movies
that's
out
also
there.
why the movie has sequels because they're trying to make us think it's a good idea and therefore get a real purge started.
Yeah.
You know, if a real purge starts though, I'm just gonna set fire to my Kroger. I'm gonna go all the way back to Tucker, get a Molotov cocktail and throw it through the top floor window.
Spike, I just want to tell you, if you get arrested, I'm not.
No, if the purge becomes real, all crimes are legal. So if the purge happens, that's where I'm going.
But you just made a threat to a grocery store
No,
about an event that won't happen.
I
It
can't.
will happen eventually, trust
I
me.
can't be arrested if there's no proof that I'm conspiring to commit a crime.
And Spike,
And
he's
besides-
podcasting, remember?
There's no proof.
You're saying
Words
it
aren't-
right now,
words
and I'm not
aren't-
going to be able to edit
Words
it.
aren't proof. No, words aren't proof. I don't have any Molotov cocktails. I don't have anything to make that
Please
shit.
don't know that
I don't even
shit.
have a way. I don't even have a way to get to Kroger. What do they
Hello?
expect me to do? Walk for 3 days?
Hello? You're talking to me.
Yes, Spike.
The fastest driver in the fucking state.
Spike, you're
Good
going to
grief,
walk
Steven.
for 3 whole days. to
Dude,
get to
Game
Kroger.
Grumps said worse. Just saying, and if the Game Grumps watch this, you know you did. Game Grumps have said worse things.
I don't think Game Grumps would watch this. Well, that being said, shit. Are you guys planning on doing anything this week? Or this month? Is anything special going on this month? Comic-Con, I think?
Oh.
Aside from today,
Well, yeah. Aside from today, and
I
aside
think
from Comic Con,
QuakeCon's supposed to happen soon. I don't remember when exactly, if it hadn't already happened.
I don't think we're going to cover QuakeCon or
Anthrocon over in Pittsburgh. Anthrocon is going on over in Pittsburgh.
Wait, what?
Anthrocon.
Yeah, and Dana's at BronyCon.
And you know what's hilarious about that? Somebody at Anthrocon ordered a pizza and said on Twitter that their pizza never arrived at their hotel room. About 5 minutes later, someone posted a picture from the lobby of a pizza guy standing by the revolving door staring at all the furries. Don't you just feel sorry? Don't you just feel sorry for that pizza man?
To be perfectly honest, yeah.
He stumbled into a furry convention. He better get one hell of a tip.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even pay for it if it even came remotely late. I don't pay for late things. Just saying. I demand my
Yeah,
money
but
back.
you've already prepaid for No Man's Sky.
Because it's going to be a good game.
And
yes,
yet
but it's already late.
It's been late twice.
Because they have a reason for it. Pizza Man don't have no reason.
Do they have a reason?
What'd be the reason?
Just like the Pizza Man,
What'd be the reason?
they can make up anything they want.
What'd be the reason? I hear fireworks.
I thought you were the one saying that they have a reason to be late. Why are you asking me what the reason is?
Yeah, why are you asking us?
What would be the reason? Tell me, what would be the Pizza Man's reason?
There were bugs.
There were what?
I had to fight my way through a horde of furries.
I don't fucking care if you have to fight your way through a horde of zombies. I want my fucking pizza.
Okay, so what's your
did I mention they were
No
zombie
Man's
furries?
Sky being late? So what's your defense with No Man's Sky being late?
They have a bunch of bugs to fix.
Can they prove that?
Yeah, can you prove that they have bugs to fix still?
Can you?
Can they?
I'm not defending No Man's Sky.
Well, not only have the developers said something.
Said things. Doesn't make them true.
All right, well, then you tell them to show proof.
So just
you tell them to show
just
proof.
like the pizza guy, they could be lying to us.
Yeah.
I don't give two fucks about the fucking No Man's Sky. I'm talking about the pizza. Luna brought up No Man's Sky.
Yes, you said you don't pay for things that are late, but you pre-ordered No Man's Sky.
Because it's going
and
to be
they've been
good.
late twice.
That's a game. That's completely different.
Your pizza's still going to be good regardless of if it's late or not.
No, it's going to be cold. That's the difference.
Actually,
that's
it won't, as long as the pizza man isn't carrying it.
That's the fucking difference.
Are you buying? Steven, are you ordering your
cold
pizza from...
is 2012. It's 2012 old. Pizza doesn't arrive cold anymore because the new pizza oven.
The Domino's DXP.
I didn't order from Domino's, motherfucker.
Every single delivery car that permanently keeps pizzas at the right temperature until they arrive at your doorstep.
I didn't order from Domino's, motherfucker. I ordered from Papa John's.
They have the heating bag, by the way.
No, they don't. Only Domino's.
Yeah, they do.
That's only a Domino's.
Domino's has the heating oven in the car.
Papa John's doesn't have anything.
Papa John's does too have that little
Papa John's has a bag. Big old red bag.
Yeah, it's just a bag.
Same with Pizza Hut.
It's just
Domino's had that red bag too as well, and then they replaced it.
But Pizza Hut had the bag first.
Well, Pizza
Hut had the bag first, then Domino's got that ugly black one.
And then Papa John's got the... Was it red or green?
I think it was red.
I don't remember. I think it was a knockoff of Pizza Hut's, which was red. I like the red one.
God damn it, now I'm hungry for Papa John's pizza.
But
I'm hungry
then
for Domino's, but I don't have
Domino's
money for
one-upped
it.
everyone and replaced it with an oven.
You know what the
Yeah, I know.
you guys want to know what the funniest thing about this situation is?
Right.
What?
There are no pizza places that will deliver as far as where I live.
You know, the funny thing is, there used to be nowhere that would actually, or no pizza places that were near me that would actually deliver. But now, I've got Pizza Hut, Papa John's, and Domino's.
There might be one, but it might take a while.
Well, the closest one is actually Domino's over in the Seven
No,
Hills.
I'm talking about Mellow Mushroom.
No.
Mellow Mushroom will deliver practically anywhere, but it might take a while.
Where are they located? Dare I even ask?
I don't know where the one near you is, but I knew that there was one extremely close to my house in Tucker. We didn't order from there, though, because although their pizzas are fantastic, expensive.
Huh.
Because they're all homemade in a wood-burning pizza oven. You don't get that everywhere. You don't get that everywhere.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure the wood they use is hickory, too. Adds that sweet.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's like awesome. We had this pizza place back down in Texas that I used to go to occasionally. They didn't deliver though, but it was one of those sit-down in restaurant pizza places.
That's why their pizza
that actually had a brick oven.
Yeah, that's why their pizzas are so gigantic. You know, Stevie B.
And also why their pizzas are so damn expensive.
But you know those pizza places where they sell those huge pizzas? Those don't fit in the regular pizza ovens. So 9 times out of 10, those huge pizzas are made in a
brick oven.
In a brick wood burning oven.
Yeah.
And Mellow Mushroom, theirs is in the back. You can smell it when you're outside, but you can't actually smell it in the restaurant because that would be a lot of smoke.
Wow.
That would be bad for people's lungs. But you can smell it when you're outside. Awesome.
Hey, I could officially.
One time I did actually smell hickory.
Hey, I could officially announce that Rocksmith kind of works because I've been getting a little better playing some songs and.
So that device of yours, can you plug it into a console?
Actually. I got the PlayStation 3 version of Rocksmith, and then I immediately got Rocksmith for PC afterwards because although it was, I think that was actually during a sale that I got Rocksmith before I got the
reason
PlayStation
I'm
3 game.
asking
Well,
is can that controller make your Guitar Hero controller pretend to be a Rock Band controller for the Xbox One?
No, I said Rocksmith, not Rock Band.
No, I'm asking about that device of yours, and you just keep on talking about something that's unrelated.
No, you're talking about something else unrelated.
I brought up that device, and then you said Rocksmith actually works.
Well, if you let me finish, the plug that I got from the PlayStation 3 will work with the Steam version for PC. Wait, what were you talking about?
Can you use that device of yours to plug your PlayStation 3 Guitar Hero controller into my Xbox One and make it think that it is an Xbox One Rock Band controller? So therefore, it'll allow it to function.
I don't know. I haven't tried it.
Because if you can do that, then we'll have 2 Xbox One Rock Band controllers instead of 1.
Technically, 1 Rock Band controller, 1 Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock controller.
But I also have to find out if Guitar Hero controllers work with those backwards compatibility. thing. Because if they do, then we don't need to do this, because all I need is one of those, and all of my old Guitar Hero controllers will work.
The Cronus Max?
Nah, there's this, you know, the Rock Band people sell this backwards compatibility thing that allows them to, allows you to use old Rock Band controllers on the Xbox One system. But
what about third
I
party?
am not certain if it works on Guitar Hero controllers. But I really hope it does.
It did. Well, they did say that it would work on some third party.
Yes. So I'm hoping Guitar Hero is included.
Just to let you know,
The GameStop guy told me it works on Mad Catz controllers. I do not want a Mad Catz guitar controller. That just sounds like you're asking for trouble.
I don't even know what the Mad Catz controller is.
Make it double?
Hold on. Let me look that up. Because I'd wonder.
Dude, Luna,
Huh?
if you like Team Rocket, there's an episode of Pokemon you need to look up in the
Which
X and Y
episode?
season. The episode is called The Parting of Ways. You need to look up that episode. It's from Pokemon X and Y.
I'll have to check it out here later.
It gets really emotional with Team Rocket. And it makes you realize that Team Rocket might not actually be evil. They're just set in their ways.
You mean Jesse and James?
No. Yeah. Chasing people or chasing Pikachu is all they know. So they might not actually be evil. I mean, hell, every single fucking movie they turn good.
Yeah, I know.
They are good in every Pokemon movie that has them in it, except for one. And that movie, they spend the entire time actually trying to reach where Ash and the others are, but they never actually get there through various hilarious antics. I believe that was the Victini movie. They kept getting knocked away by various things.
Actually, I thought it was the one where they were playing with that one Pokemon that could actually speak, that transforms. It was the one that was kind of like a genie, kind of in a way, but has transportation stuff.
Hoopa.
Yeah, Hoopa. Thank you.
I know Hoopa. I don't remember seeing them in that movie. I think they were in it for a brief scene and got blasted off. Maybe.
Yeah. They were in it long enough.
But in the Genesect movie, they started out in the beginning, got their asses kicked by Mewtwo before Ash and them even saw them. But you know what? My favorite part about that movie? Charizard's in it.
Of course.
Yeah, Charizard back.
Unfortunately, Charizard was only around for the ending parts of Black and White. He is gone in X and Y. He needs to be back, though. It's so confusing that he's gone. He disappears right before the X and Y series starts, but Charizard is the only Pokemon Ash has prior to Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire that can actually Mega Evolve.
Yeah.
Well,
that is true, isn't it?
Oh, wait. Wait a second. Ash has a Sceptile, doesn't he?
I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, again, prior to Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby. That Pokemon couldn't Mega Evolve until then.
Well, anyways, sorry I have to cut this a little short, but it is getting on 9, and we all have things to do at 9 p.m. on a July 4th. So,
We do?
I do.
We do?
I got fireworks to be, sightseeing.
I don't have money for fireworks.
I wasn't talking
Give me money for fireworks.
I wasn't talking about you. Didn't you hear me freaking intro?
Give me fireworks money, damn it!
Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Bye, everybody.
Bye, you crazy voice in my head!
Are we actually certain that Stephen is a real person?
I'm still under the influence that he's actually a voice in my head.
You know I'm still recording, right?
Yeah.
But I can hear him too.
Are you
What
sure?
is that?
I thought you were a voice in my head too.